A Panhandle resident will be awarded the Nebraska Small Business Person of the Year this week. With KNOP's Panhandle Roundup, I'm Victoria Kramer. And according to a press release from the U.S. Small Business Administration, Scottsbluff's Michael Moravec will be recognized as the 2024 Small Business Person of the Year tomorrow. Moravec is the owner of Bluff's Physical Therapy, LLC, and receives the recognition for extraordinary growth, resilience, and dedication to community service. And a pair of women with the Panhandle ties are back in court facing drug charges from an April traffic stop. The Nebraska Rural Radio Association reports that Kaya Cordell and Melissa Brungard have been charged with possession of meth and no drug tax stamp. The 20-year-old and 18-year-old parked their vehicle improperly on a Scottsbluff street. Police conducted a canine search of the car due to the duo's previous run-ins with law enforcement. During the search, more than 40 grams of suspected meth, fentanyl pills, and more than $300 in cash was discovered and seized. The duo was arraigned in Scottsbluff County Court late last month with a court appearance scheduled in July and August. And a real-life nightmare. Two Omaha brothers were sucked out of their home by a tornado and survived. Roger and Royce Slayton say they've locked eyes before a tornado ripped them away. Roger says he reimagined consciousness as he was thrown into the air, doing cartwheels while being pummeled with debris. He hit the ground face down and was pinned by rubble. Royce recalls being sucked up from the back of the house before getting slammed to the ground. He says he felt like the whole house was ripping into his back.
I don't know how I didn't fly away with the house because there's nothing behind me. I was just in the middle of the grass in the backyard here. And then once I got up, I just started screaming for Roger's name because I didn't see anybody. I thought he was dead for sure.
Royce needed 22 stitches and says it's painful to walk, while Roger suffered multiple bone bruises, cuts, and was punctured in the back by a nail. Both say they feel lucky they survived. And for those in the path of this weekend's severe weather, they can't seem to catch a break as heavy rains are now starting to fill the basements of the already destroyed homes. Douglas County Emergency Management also expresses concerns about possible high winds, saying debris piles are still everywhere and efforts are underway to clear them. They add that they're doing the best they can amidst the rain, which is creating a muddy mess. And Governor Jim Pillen is sending soldiers from the Nebraska National Guard to Elkhorn to keep an eye on the neighborhoods that were slammed by the EF3 tornado. According to his office, officials with Douglas County requested the help after reports of looting and many people coming to see the damage. About 24 National Guardsmen will work alongside police and deputies. They should be sent this evening and throughout the course of the next 2 weeks. And now turning to weather, meteorologist Andre Brooks is standing by with a check of the forecast.
Well, thank you so much, Victoria. And we are seeing those partly to mostly cloudy skies at this time here across the Panhandle, with a little light rain action in the northern portion. So you may need your umbrella if you're going out and about there. But other than that, things are looking pretty good at this time. But as we head over into our current temperatures, our temperatures right now are mainly in the 50s, with it being 59 degrees there in Scottsbluff. And we have an exception there in Gordon at 49 degrees. But looking at the rest of the day, we will see those temperatures climb up into the 60s, and we will see those partly cloudy conditions around here too. And then as we head into tonight, folks, we will see the potential of some rainfall and thunderstorms, and temperatures will be dropping down into the 30s. So it's going to be a relatively cool night ahead of us, folks. And as we enter into our Thursday, we will see those temperatures increase back up into the 60s. Now with sports with our very own John Clanton.
Welcome to the Sports Desk. Both Scottsbluff soccer teams in action on Tuesday, looking to bring home sub-district championship titles. And the Lady Bearcats doing just that as they pick up a 5-1 win over Lexington out at Landers Complex. Lady Cats will now play in a district final this weekend with the chance of earning a trip to state. Meanwhile, the Scottsbluff boys were out in Lexington on Tuesday, playing for the B8 sub-district title, and the Cats come up short, falling 4-0 to the Minutemen. Bearcats will now play the waiting game to see if they will qualify for a district finals via wild card. And finally, local track and field athletes in Scottsbluff for the Western Conference invite. And here are the conference champions, starting on the boys' side. Big day for the athletes with SI next to their names. The Red Raiders of Sydney. they claim the Western Conference title. Scottsbluff, they take second on the day. On the girls' side, big day again for the Red Raiders of Sydney. Folks, both Sydney teams could be a threat to win a state title in the team standings in a couple weeks. So watch out for them. Watch out for a lot of the Panhandle athletes because all of them, they've got a good chance. That's all from the sports desk. Everyone have a great rest of the day and see ya.
Thank you, John. And that's all we have for now, but join us right back here tomorrow and every weekday for the Panhandle Roundup.